So today it's sushi.
Sushi!
Anyway, sushi.
Sushi!
We absolutely love in this house. And we have done for, I don't really know how long. But Rob did a visit to Japan when Kira was very small. Unfortunately, we didn't all go. But he represented Ireland. Actually, he was captain for the Irish kendo team, so he represented Ireland there at the World Championships. That was back in what, Rob?
2006.
2006, when he was in his youth. After that, we actually had a student come and stay with us, a Japanese student, through the kendo club. She was also big into kendo. But she taught us an awful lot about how to work with Japanese food and how to prepare it, and now as a result of that, funnily enough, I tend to do the same thing every time I make sushi, and she taught us how to make sushi properly. Well, look, I'm sure there's many different ways, but this is what she taught us to do. Now this is just normal rice, sushi rice, and what she suggested that we did with it before you start is that you wash this like maybe 10 times under the tap until every single piece of dust and until the water runs clear, basically. I did that. She said you'd be surprised just how dirty rice is, so you must make sure it's clean. So this is sparkling clean now, and then she leaves it sit. She said to leave it sit overnight in water, and I've done that. So it's sort of half hydrated itself before you even start, which means that it cooks really quickly. I'll just show you there. This is what it looks like now. It just looks really clean. I know sometimes you'll cook rice, and I guess even before I knew this, I would cook rice, and when you'd add the water, the rice would just turn to a mucky, murky water. So this is sparkling now, and these have been sitting here like this all night. So I just have it a little bit over the rice, the level of the water. So I'm going to just put that on, bring it to the boil, and then we're going to simmer it through until it's cooked. This doesn't take very long at all. Let's check this mat is on the right. They are good. We're going to put it on like that, put it on full whack to bring it to the boil, and then I'll show you what we do next. These might go inside the sushis.
Inside the sushis. How many sushis are we eating today? Oh, it's 6 sushis. Oh, wow. 6 sushis, but when you get to 12, it's sushi.
Alright, so we're back at the rice, and it's pretty much cooked now. I've just kind of left it cook really super slowly. And then just at the end, just before it starts to stick to the bottom of the pan, I put a tea towel in, and that just draws out the last little bit of the water and turn off the hob. So I haven't stirred it, I haven't done anything to it, because the thing is you shouldn't stir it, and it should be just left to, the grains should fall apart themselves. As you can see there, they are. So that's ideal. So we're going to transfer that now to a bowl and add some rice wine vinegar. You know it's cooked really well when it just literally falls off. I've put 1 kilo of rice in here. I guess I could have done 500 grams. However, I know what my family are like when sushi comes out. This has to completely cool. This bowl has to completely cool before you can do anything with it. I have rice vinegar here. I'm going to put in 2 tablespoons. Well, these are kind of dessert spoons. And just mix through, and we're going to let that cool down. In the meantime, I'll just quickly show you what I have going on over here. We've got some vegetables and the fish. You can put whatever you want in your sushi. It doesn't have to be fish. I wanted to get fresh mackerel, but the fish shop in Skibbereen, they just sell out of it the minute it comes in. So I was way too late because I went in the afternoon. And I wanted to try and do mackerel sashimi. Anyway, that hasn't happened. So I just managed to get, they had some really nice smoked mackerel in there. I have gone with that. And then my absolute favorite is tuna. So this is raw tuna, which I've cut here into shapes for sashimi. And then the others I've left in long lengths. This is your mackerel. This is just smoked salmon. If you don't like it, you certainly don't have to use raw fish. You can use literally whatever you want. These are just what I've liked. I wanted to use raw mackerel, have a go with raw mackerel, but unfortunately couldn't get that. So this is what I've, just make sure though that if you are going to use raw fish, you know where it came from. I did ask the lady behind the desk and she assured me that it had been frozen before she put it on her counter. That's quite important. And the reason for that is there can be parasites in the fish. And then on my vegetable plate here, I have avocado, roasted peppers that I roasted last night already. These are just chopped cucumbers from the greenhouse, and absolute favorite fruit at the moment is mango. They are hugely in season at the minute, and they are just great in everything. We have it with our berries and cherries in the mornings. We have it in our salads in the afternoons, or in the evenings, and I'm going to put it in the sushi today. And then this is actually meant to be an omelette. I can't grasp how to make an omelette on this oven yet. Egg is really good in sushi as well. So then the only other thing that you really need are the nori sheets, which are the seaweed sheets, which I have here. Okay, so finally we are ready. You can see me, but maybe you can see what I'm doing a bit better from that angle. The rice has cooled down, and we are now going to use our nori. The rough side always goes on the inside. We're going to just spread the rice onto the nori like this, leaving a little edge at the top. Don't worry about going too close to the sides. I tend to trim the sides off at the end, so it doesn't really matter. Now for this one, I'm going to do smoked mackerel. You can be quite generous with this, but at the same time you do need it to fold up at the end, so just be mindful of that. And I'm going to do mango, because I love mango. And it's nice to see, especially if you've got different coloured vegetables, it's really nice to see the different colours. And I'm going to do pepper. Sorry, not pepper, cucumber. Okay, and then you'll see it's on a little rolling sheet. So what you want to do is you want to bring up the back end of it and fold it in, and you can do this by really getting it tight like this, and you can give it quite a squeeze. And then what we want to do is you just want a little bit of water to put along the end like so, and then you're going to fold this over on itself, keeping it quite tight all the time. So then should be nice and round like this, and quite tight, like it should sit well. That's good now. And that it doesn't matter if the ends stick out, because you're going to trim those anyway. So what we tend to do is and then after a while then I'll cut them. You don't need to cut them straight away, so I'll just keep going and do a few more. Right, so this time I'm going to go with the tuna. It's just amazing like this. And we're going to put avocado in with it. And I'm going to finish it with, okay. So what do we got? Tuna, avocado and pepper. Oh, is it better this time? But I still have a little bit too much going on there. I'm going to get rid of that. A little bit of water on the end. And in we go. So we're going to put that back. That one there. Okay, and this time we'll do salmon. And, oh, what did I do with my egg? You do need a lot of room actually. So you're going to do salmon and egg. This is just like a little omelette I made, and then I just cut it into strips. I did put some of Rob's favourite smoked pepper in the egg, and a tiny bit of salt. We're going to go for cucumber again. Now what's actually really nice, and what I don't have, and even my onions aren't going to cut it for this, is spring onions. All tight. Anyway, we're good. You can put what you like in. I'm going to take them like this, and I'm going to start in the centre. because it's the firmest part, and I'm just going to cut through. Now as you cut through, this probably could have been left a little bit longer. The rice wants to stick to your knife, so this is where it's kind of necessary to give it a wipe with a wet cloth or something of the sort. A nice size, like so. Not terribly colourful, those ones actually. Again, the different veg, depending on what you like in it as well. You can do what you like. It is actually very nice with crab as well, but not the crab sticks that you buy in the shop. If you catch some crab, Rob would sometimes catch crab, and we'd freeze it, and it's nice in sushi as well.
Mmm.
Yummy. So I'm just gonna Rob might come down and try a few of these. These are just the end pieces. They are kind of, you know, they just look like that. They don't look as tidy as the rest of the sushi, put it that way.
Scraps for Rob, is it?
So scraps for Rob. Got those, and what I'm going to just put into my little boats here is, I have ginger already. I'm going to get some, she bought some new soy.
Wow.
I have lots of serving dishes, but they're all in the barn. I have no idea where they are. Absolutely love is wasabi. I could eat wasabi on everything.
Wasabi.
Love it. So I'm going to put a big dollop of that in here. And we're going to have some now. There's also, I saw this is in Lidl, this sushi mayonnaise. I've never tried that. We don't eat a lot of mayonnaise. I'd quite like to get into maybe making my own stuff, but this, I don't know what's in this. But you could, I'm going to actually give it a try. Kira bought this, my daughter. She made sushi last week. And so I thought it was worth a try. Run out of serving dishes, but anyway, you just put a small bit there so we can try it. So Rob, there you go. So when we were asked to do this, lovely to do, and because especially as we really do enjoy sushi, there's nothing unhealthy in this, and it's a great way. Kids love it, and it's a great way of getting vegetables into children. This actually as well, along with the soy and the wasabi, is ginger. I think you're meant to put the ginger between the pieces.
Yeah, it's meant to cleanse your palate.
So cleanses your mouth. My daughter Kira just eats it, like with her sushi. So that's it. So yeah, we've got all this left over. So we're making a lot of sushi later.
Do you not make any for yourself?
Do you want your own little plate?
Yeah, I have it. What are we going for first? I want smoked mackerel. Is that this fella?
The smoked mackerel is unreal. I did have a little sneaky taste.
I knew you did. I came in and I saw her mouth going.
Now I really want to catch some mackerel because I'd love to try that, the sashimi. Oh my god, it's really good, isn't it? Like super tasty. But I'm going to go for the tuna.
Did you put wasabi on the, yeah?
No, no wasabi on it.
Really?
No.
Very nice.
And
I love mackerel. Smoked mackerel.
I'm going to dip it into my wasabi.
Unbelievable.
That's yummy.
Oh, you're going for one of these.
It's a long time since I had tuna. I'd say I haven't had tuna like this since when we were away. Oh my god, that's really good.
Do you know what?
Really, really good.
You don't even need, look at that, the rice.
No, I think actually sashimi is without the rice, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
So, let me try. So then the smoked salmon. Actually, out of all of them, I think the smoked salmon is the blandest.
I like smoked salmon.
And that's the one that you'd always see in the shops or wherever. Not so much in sushi places, but definitely in your... Oh my god, you really made a mess of that.
Sorry.
Look at that!
Whoa.
And I'm just going to try the...
What else do we have? Is there a fruity one? Where's the mango?
The mango is in with the mackerel.
Is it?
And now I'm just going to try this mayonnaise that Kira got.
Nah. No. Manky mayonnaise.
No, it just tastes like normal mayonnaise, to be honest. I don't know.
I can't
Probably
believe.
lovely if you make your own.
Yeah, but who puts mayonnaise on sushi?
I think it's quite popular. Japanese people love mayonnaise.
Do they?
So anyway, we're going to leave you there. Thank you as always for watching
Cheers, guys.
and tuning in to us. We really enjoyed doing this. We do really enjoy cooking now that we have a bit more of a kitchen and gradually finding things that we had from our old kitchen in the barn. Thanks for asking us to make the sushi.
Super thanks. Super thanks.
And we'll see you next time. Slán go fóill.
You're a meal of a haggot.